Good morning, grade 3. Miss Maran with you. Inshallah, today we're going to talk about Unit 14, Lesson 14.6, Estimate Mass, pages 771 and 772. Our objective here is to know how to use standard units to estimate the masses of solid objects. Today, our friend Jack, he is tired because of the football match he played, so he isn't home. So today we're gonna meet his friends. We're gonna meet Simon and Joanna. Hi, Simon. Hi, Joanna.
Hi.
Hi.
Dear Joanna, what are you doing? What are you staring at?
I don't know. She's like this since more than 10 minutes.
I want to ask you a question here. I'm trying to prepare a cake. In the book, he wrote that I need 1 kg flour, 500 g butter, and 600 g sugar. What is kg and g here?
Okay, dear, let me help you. kg and g are metric units we used to measure the mass of the object. kg is kilogram and g is for gram. So kilogram and gram, we used it to measure the mass of the object. Usually, we use kilogram to find the mass of the heavy objects, and we use gram to find the mass of a light object. Also, 1 kilogram equals 1000 gram. But what is mass? Mass is how much matter or material an object contains. Usually, we use the pound balance to find the mass of the object. The pound balance consists of 2 pounds. We use 1 pound to put the object on, and on the other pound, we're gonna use the tool or the weights to find the mass of the object. You have to keep the 2 pounds balanced to find the mass of the object. For example, here I have the pen balance and I want to find the mass of the apple. I used the weight, the gram weight, because the apple is light, so I will use gram because we said we're gonna use the gram to find the mass of light objects. So it gives me that the apple has a mass of 262 grams.
But I don't have the pen balance in my kitchen.
Okay, since you don't have the pen balance in your kitchen, so we're gonna use estimation. Estimation is a rough calculation of the value. So we're gonna use here estimation to find the mass of the objects. Means I will not find the exact mass. I will find approximately the mass. Also, I will use estimation when I don't have time to find the exact value, or when I don't have the exact tool to measure the mass. So, if I asked you to estimate the mass of these weights, what you gonna use? The kilogram or the gram? Great job! You're gonna use the kilogram because we said that we use kilogram to estimate the mass of the heavy weights, and these weights are heavy. So for me, I will estimate the mass of these weights about 50 kilogram, and I used about because I used estimation here. I didn't find the exact mass.
So if I want to estimate the mass of the banana, I will use gram because banana is not heavy. The banana is light object. So I will use gram to estimate the mass of banana. And for me, the banana is about 200 grams.
Wow, great job, Simon. And me, if I want to estimate the mass of our dog, I will use kilogram because our dog is heavy. So for me, I will estimate the mass of our dog about 4 kilogram.
Hey, great job, kids. So let's play a short game, and after we finish, you have to be able to answer this question. How can you estimate the mass of the objects? Before starting, don't forget that we used kilogram and gram to estimate the mass of the objects. We used kilogram to estimate the mass of the heavy objects, and we used the gram to estimate the mass of light objects. Also remember that 1 kilogram equals 1000 gram. Okay, so let's start. I want you to estimate the mass of the colored object here. Search for the colored object and try to estimate its mass. Pause the video and write in your paper the mass of the objects here for the colored objects, okay? And let's see. Okay, so come on, Simon and Joanna, show me your work.
I used gram here because the baseball is a light object. So I estimated the mass of the baseball about 200 gram. Also, I estimated the mass of our cat. I used kilogram here because our cat is heavy. So I estimated the mass of the cat about 3 kilogram. Last, I estimated the mass of the coin. The coin is a light object, so I used gram. For me, the coin is about 7 grams.
Okay, for me, I estimated the mass of the pen. Here, the pen is light object, so I used gram. So the pen is about 10 grams. Also, I estimated the mass of the watermelon. I used kilogram here because the watermelon is heavy. So for me, I estimated the mass of watermelon about 1 kilogram. Last, the rock here. I estimated the mass rock, by using kilogram because the rock here is heavy object. So I estimated the mass of the rock about 20 kilogram.
Great job. So, kids, check your answers. It's okay if your answers not the same because as we said, we used estimation here and estimation may be your answer not like his answer or your answer not like her answer. So we used estimation. So your answer must be near to these answers. So, my dears, let's go back to our cake. We're gonna use kilogram to estimate the mass of flour. We're gonna use gram to estimate the mass of butter. And also, I will use gram to estimate the mass of sugar because I need a little bit sugar in my cake. and let's prepare it. Grade 3, thank you so much for watching. Before going, I want you to find the colored object here and estimate the mass of these objects and send it to me to check your answers. Thank you so much. Hope that you understand the lesson. Bye bye.